Alright everyone, this is segment number 7, in which I'm actually going to be doing a game of Jeopardy Deluxe Edition for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System as part of this segment of the 4-in-1 birthday special. The last time I ever played this game was back in 2013, last year, in November. I'll be that guy. But here we go. Jeopardy round.
Here are the categories.
Let's see some good categories we can find. Literature, Shakespeare, furniture, international trivia, the 50s, and spirit songs. Okay. I'll also pick another set of categories. Oops, sorry. Let me try that again.
Here are the categories.
Fictional characters, history, trivia, music, language, and U.S. cities. Okay, these should be good enough categories. They should be good enough. U.S. cities for 100. This city opened up a subway station at Hartsfield International Airport. I'm thinking off the top of my head, people. Oh, what is Atlanta? Okay. U.S. cities for $200.
The answer is
Built in 1742, Faneuil Hall was and still the most famous meeting place in this city. Mike's gonna answer. You say, what is Boston? And that's correct. He goes up to $200, Mike. Music for 100.
the answer is
Richard Strauss conducted the premiere of the Engelbert Humperdinck work about two kids. Mike answers in. He's going to say Hansel and Gretel. And that takes him up to $300.
the answer is
The tropical version of this Mattel boyfriend wears trunks and comes with his own lei. I'm going to take a guess and say Ken. If you're thinking of Mattel. That is right. I go up to $100. I'm going to say trivia for 200.
the answer is
During the Renaissance, these criminals were known as corsairs. Jenny's going to answer. Oh, you're going to say pirates. And that's right. $200. Fictional characters for 100.
the answer is
Boopsies appear in Peter Rabbit and Topsy in this 1852 novel. Oh, you don't have an answer. Oh well. Go down to $100, so I'm tied with Jenny now. What is Uncle Tom's Cabin? Okay. Going to languages for 100.
The answer is.
It's the English translation of the Esperanto words birdo. What's the bluebird? Oh, okay. History for 100.
The answer is.
Baptized on his deathbed in 337 AD, he was the first Roman emperor to become a Christian. Jenny says, "You don't have an answer, so you're down, back to down. Excuse me, you're back down to 0." First Roman emperor to become a Christian. It was Constantine. Okay. Music for $200.
The answer is.
Rural name shard by Vaughan Williams Symphony and Beethoven's 6. You're going to say it was the Pastoral Symphony. And she is correct. She goes back to $200. Music for 300.
The answer is.
Rimsky-Korsakov wrote a short piece about Amadeus characters. These two Amadeus characters. Who are Mozart and Salieri? Language for 200.
The answer is.
In Matar and Senric in meter, in Greek, mutter in German. Oh shoot. You go down back to, now I'm tied again with, now I'm going to tie again with Mike. It's mutter, meter, and mutter. Motor? Oh, mother, okay. Shoot. Oh well. History for 200.
The answer is.
In 1776, he wrote, "These are the times that try men's souls." You don't have an answer, so you go down to the hole. Minus $100. In 1776, he wrote, "These are times that try men's souls." Oh, who is Thomas Paine? Okay. Language for 300.
The answer is.
Term for a language that is no longer spoken. Shoot. You don't have an answer, so you go down farther. Trying to think of a lot of these answers. I'm not the biggest expert at Jeopardy, but I'm trying my best here. What is dead? I didn't know dead was a language. History for 300.
The answer is.
The largest city in the Confederacy, this port fell to Union forces in April 1862. Was New Orleans. You go back to minus 100. Mystery for 400. And that's the Daily Double. In the 1890s, gold was found at the Coolar in Canada, was Australia. That's it. $400. Fictional characters for $200.
The answer is
This name had been associated with both Robinson Crusoe and Bill Gannon. Shoot. Oh, Friday. What is Friday? Fictional character for 300.
the answer is
The name Junor marked is bestowed on the barber of Seville. Was Big Adderall? Oh, okay. U.S. cities for 300.
the answer is
In 1867, Lancaster, Nebraska was the name capital and changed its name to this. Lincoln? Oh, Lincoln, Nebraska. Shoot! Damn it. Lincoln. $900. Sure, I knew that one.
the answer is
History for 500. In 1622, this chief's brother led a massacre that killed 1/3 of its Virginia colonists. I'm only going to take a guess and say Powhatan. Chief's brother. That's it! $600. Powhatan was right. Alright, trivia for 300.
the answer is
This first black heavyweight champion was the world's often billed as Little Arthur. Who is Jack Johnson? Never heard of him. $700. Music for 400.
the answer is
Henry Purcell, court composed for James II, William III, is buried in this church. Who is Westminster Abbey? Okay. Music for 500.
the answer is
This Vienna-born composer was best known for his collaboration with Alan J. Lerner. Who is Frederick Lowe? Okay. $1,400. Languages for $400.
the answer is
English and Afrikaans are the two official languages of this country. I'm going to take a guess and say London. Or England. Afrikaans? Uh-oh. I'm going to say Africa. Oh, shoot. Take a guess and say England. Darn it. Back to 200. So, Africa, but it was South Africa. Fictional characters for 400.
The answer is.
It was Jack Dawkins, nickname, and Oliver Twist. Shoot. Ah. Shoot. And you don't have an answer. Down to $1,100. Jack Dawkins' name and Oliver Twist. Jesus. Artful Dodger. U.S. cities for 400.
The answer is.
A Great Lakes port in New York State is the world's leading flour milling center. God, Mike. Oh, you don't have an answer. You're down to $1,400. What is Buffalo? Okay. I know a lot of names. Just give me a lot of
The answer is.
random stuff piled onto this categories. A diaphragm is a dialectal mark of two dots over the vowel, and better known as German term. What is an amulet? Never heard of it. USC's for 500.
The answer is.
In 1847, the settlement of Villa Buena changed its name to this. In 1848, thousands of people came. You don't have an answer. Down to $600. Oh, what a San Francisco.
The answer is.
This car company's crew plant in Molinar Park admit by the public by appointment. Was Rolls Royce. Ah.
The answer is.
Rulers of ancient China read books made from this strip of plants. Oh, what is bamboo? Fictional characters.
The answer is.
George Still married to novel Tribbley had this hypnotist whose name now means evil manipulator. It was Svengali. Okay. And she's right. Double Jeopardy time.
Here are the categories.
The categories are number please, religious leaders or religion leaders, food, Hollywood, should be good at that category, presidents, and architects. Okay, here we go. Number please for 200.
The answer is.
On TV's Get Smart, this agent was given birth to two twins. Okay, I know this one. What is Who's Agent 99? Up to $400 now. Number, please.
The answer is
News magazine seen Friday nights on ABC on Omplicis term for normal version. Was 2020, of course. That's right. $800. Number, please, for 600.
the answer is
Will World War I doughboy says my many Frenchmen can't be wrong, even though there weren't that many. Was 50 million. Okay. $1,700 now. Number, please, for 800.
the answer is
Number of lords leaping in the song of 12 Days of Christmas was 10. I should know this because it's the holiday season, of course. That is right, and I go up to $1,600. Okay, number, please, for 1,000.
the answer is
In Italian art and literature, quadro refers to the style of this century. Was the 15th? In the first Jeopardy round, I only got 2 answers right. Hopefully, I got some good enough category. This is a good enough categories for me to pick. But we're gonna try Hollywood for 200.
the answer is
The Chaho Mare Motel made the news when this comic actor died there in 1982. Who? Oh, I know this one, but I didn't ring in long enough. Who is John Belushi? Now up to 1,600.
the answer is
The only president who fought in the French and Indian War. Who is George Washington? $2,800. Presidents for $400.
the answer is
A man of few words, he had 2 nicknames. One was Red, the other wasn't. Who is Calvin Coolidge? Oh shoot, I spelled it wrong. I meant to say E. Darn it. I didn't mean to spell it wrong. I just went too fast with my emulator there.
the answer is
He was a Hollywood tycoon before becoming an ambassador and father of this president. Who is Joseph P. Kennedy? Oh yeah, JFK. He's the father. He's the father of JFK. John F. Kennedy, that is. Religious leaders for 200.
the answer is
He's the Bishop of Rome. Of course, what is a pope? $2,600 now. Back up. 400 for religious leaders. About 1610 AD, the angel Gabriel appeared to him while he was praying on Mount Hira. Who was Muhammad? Oh, okay. Religious leaders for
The
600.
answer is.
The number of theses or proposals that Martin Luther nailed to the door of the chancel of the church. What is 95? The 95 theses of Martin Luther. Up to $3,200 now. Religious leaders for 800.
The answer is.
Briefly a Baptist and a later non-demolition Christian, he founded Rhode Island. Who is Roger Williams? Presidents for $600.
The answer is.
Berlin Wall was erected during his administration. Who is John F. Kennedy, of course. Or I'm just going to put in JFK for short. $3,800 now.
The answer is.
Extensive repairs were needed on the White House in 1902, so his family moved into Jackson Place. Who is Theodore Roosevelt? Hope that's spelled right. That's right! Spelled it right, and I go up to $4,600. Presents for $1,000.
The answer is.
When he died in 1924, he became our president buried in Washington, D.C. Who's Woodrow Wilson? Hopefully his name's spelled right. Please? That is it! I spelled it right, and I'm $5,600. Food for $200.
The answer is.
This bottled bean extract must contain at least 35% alcohol. Vanilla. What is vanilla? $5,800. Food for $400.
The answer is.
Served by the Indians at the first Thanksgiving, this food exploded when it cooked. Shoot. I don't know what that was. Yep, it was popcorn. $2,800. Hollywood for $600. Oh, he got the daily double. Janet Gloria and Louis Dresser were these first people nominated for Oscars. You don't have an answer? You go down to 1,000. What is Best Actress? Hollywood for 800.
The answer is.
George Raft is exterminated at the forest lawn next to this man who played Chico in the Chicos Man. You don't have an answer, so you go down to $200. George Raft is invited. Do you have an answer? Jenny? Who's Freddie Prinze? You're talking about Freddie Prinze Jr.? In other words, I have no idea what you're talking about now. We're talking about Freddie Prinze. Freddie Prinze Sr. or Freddie Prinze Jr.? I don't know. Watching kids arguing over pieces of wood inspired him to produce our comedy gang comedies. Who's Hal Roach? That's right, $6,800. Food for $600.
The answer is
An important product of Hawaii Luther Burbank, called the perfect nut. Mike answers was macadamia. You go up to $800. Architect for $200.
the answer is
I. M. Pell, who was born in this country, became a U.S. citizen in 1954. I'm going to say China. And I'm right. $700. Architects for $400. Uh-oh. Oh boy. I'm only going to wager that much. Architect Chris Carding is the only Carding who doesn't pursue this craft. Was acting. And I'm right. $10,500. Architects for $600.
the answer is
Refusing to live in a used palace, he had Albert Speer design a new one. Who was Adolf Hitler? I now have $11,100. Architects for $800.
the answer is
This U.S. president's designs were inspired by 16th century Italian Acelo A. Oh, I can't spell his name. No, I can't talk. That's what my problem is. Who is Thomas Jefferson? $1,600. Mike has. Food for $800.
the answer is
Also called the butter bean, it was first civilized by Peruvian Indians. What is the lima bean? Even though it's not one of my favorite, even though I haven't eaten them in a while, it's still a couple of my favorite vegetables. Just be safe, just gotta put in the lima bean. 11,900 now. Food for 1,000.
the answer is
This twice-baked, hard toasted bread is a long-lasting treat for tots. Mike, what was your answer? Zwieback. $2,600 for Mike now. Religious leaders for 100.
the answer is
1,000. Excuse me. Roman Catholic saint who wrote The City of God. Who is Saint Augustine of Hippo. And that takes him up to 3,600. Architects for 1,000. Last clue.
the answer is
Last name of the 17th century British architect Ingo, who designed sets as well as costumes. Who was Jones? Okay. Alright. Final Jeopardy time. Final Jeopardy category is 1982. Final Jeopardy category is 1982, once again. And I'm not going to wager any... Okay, to be safe, I'm only going to wager $200. $802. Just to be safe. After 11 months of interference by Polish government, this solidarity leader went home in November. I got no idea.
Final Jeopardy answer is...
What was it? I didn't know. It was Lena Lech Walson. Okay, so I go down a couple of dollars. I didn't know. I still go down to 11,098. But I'm gonna add my total up anyway. Okay, so far in all this purchase so far and one in this segment, I have increased it to $81,396 with the $11,098 I won for the birthday special. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this segment, and I'll see you guys for segment number 8.